Hey everybody, in today's video, I'm super excited to sit down and show you how I got this really cute green look, pretty much inspired by my house plants. I was just feeling a green vibe, so I hope you guys enjoy the video and let's just get into it. Let's get ready to prime. We need a primer. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my Milk Makeup Hydro Grip primer. Sometimes I like to apply this with my fingers and like buff it in with a beauty blender, and I don't have a beauty blender wet, so I have to get one. Alright. But this primer is super spreadable, and I just love the quality of it. I think my clip just deleted when I did my eyebrows. I hope it didn't delete, but if it did, I quickly did some soap brows. Alright, so the very first thing I want to start my face out with is my Juvia's Place concealer, and this is in the shade 22. And I'm gonna kind of just like prime my lid. I just like to draw a smooth line underneath my eyebrow. It just makes me feel like the look is so much more put together. It's so much cleaner. And then I'm just like buffing out the rest of that concealer. I think I'm gonna go into my Take Me to Brazil palette. Yeah, I think we'll take this one here, this deeper green. It's like next to the blue. It's like a mermaid green, it's dark. This is kind of what I'm going for, but at the same time, I don't know what I'm going for. So we're just gonna put this sucker in there. Oh my gosh, this green is the love of my life right now. This color is so beautiful, like I love it. It's like so tropical and like, it's the vibe. Okay, I like it. I don't think it's deep enough yet, but I'm not worried about it because I do want to go back in eventually with black. Sorry to palette jump like crazy, but I want to go ahead into the Mar palette. This green right here, which is My Way. The shade down here in this corner. Wow, I feel like this green is ultimately pretty dark, but it is adding a little bit of shimmer. I feel like, as you can see, maybe more on this eye. I don't know if you could see from your angle. But yeah, definitely glittered it up, so that's actually really pretty. I'm just gonna add that all around. Cute. Yeah, I like it shimmery versus matte for sure. And then we'll just go in like and matte the edges out. Alright, so I was just like in search of a really light, shimmery, goldish green, and I guess we'll have to go with the shade Conspiracy from the Conspiracy palette. Not that I'm not like with this color, like that's cool and all, but it's not necessarily the green I have in mind. So we'll put it on my eye and just like see. So I am not cutting my crease, I'm just gonna kind of take it in that motion. Just like around that front of my eye and lighten that up a bit. Ooh, it looks so much better on this eye. The lighting just hit different over here. Okay, the next part I'm excited for. Makes me a little nervous, but I'm so excited for it. So the shade My Rides here from the Conspiracy palette, this deep black. I have worked with it before and I do love how it applies like whichever star, you know, like this palette is definitely great and the black is super blendable and it works really well. We're gonna take that black in this outer corner right here, almost like a wing effect. Now I'm going in like a wing airbrushed shape, if you know what I'm saying. Take this one out a little bit and you're really in the corner of your eye, like you really want to connect like right here, you know what I mean? And headed back in just to top everything off with that same green that we started with, this deep one next to the blue. We're just gonna tap a little bit of it and work right on top of this wing just to re-deepen up that corner a bit and kind of help blend out that black. And just as a last minute dust over, I'm just re-blending and double checking everything out. We need a Neutrogena makeup remover wipe because we got a little bit of fallout. Juvia's Place underneath the eye, right? Wow, I just like started doing my face and we never finished my eyes. Let's just go ahead and do a little under the lid lining before we get our lashes on. And I'm really making sure to take it down in this corner because we want that deep effect. I can just tell the difference already. Like as soon as I do that top line underneath my top lashes, it's just like so good. Alright, I got my cute cheetah print tweezies and we gotta get some lashes ready. This look is just calling for lashes right now. Honk if you agree. Give that sucker a second to dry. Give that sucker a second to dry. This one laid so nice, so hopefully same thing on this eye. Finally, time to finish off the shadow, which is going to be, it's gonna just put the cherry on top, you know what I mean? Just a little, oh. So we need to go in with that mermaid color. The first one that I put on my eyes. And we're just gonna drag it on the end here. Actually, you know what? We're actually gonna drag it in the whole way. I am gonna work down the black just a little bit in that corner. I love how this look is turning out so far. It's like kind of deep. I don't know what I was going for honestly, because this ain't it, but the weird thing that I've been doing lately is taking my Blend This Way foundation, and yes, I'm using the shade Swan. I'm that pale right now that I'm using the shade Swan. It's pretty unreal, but this is just gonna go in a few spots, and I'm not putting it away after this pump either. So I'm using a tiny pump, not a whole pump, because a lot comes out. This foundation is very drying to my skin, but I love how it conceals. So I like to just place it over that concealer. Honestly, it's not that light, but Swan is just like a really light color, you know what I mean? Because I feel like that foundation dries me out, I try not to take it too close to my nose. I just like stay in this area from underneath to out, and it's just so brightening. It's nice, it wakes you up a little bit, and then putting my foundation over top keeps everything smooth and not rough and dry. Okay, it's been 100 years since I used my Smashbox Studio Skin 15 Hour Wear Foundation, so we're gonna use some of her. Alright, let's just like pat this in. Yes, I know I'm looking pasty. Don't talk to me about it. It's fine. We need to take some Clinique setting powder. We need to set this face. I just want a little bit under here so I can immediately set that foundation and set that concealer that's under my eye. But before we set the rest of my face, I want to go ahead and contour. We're going to contour with my Ulta Beauty Moisturizing Foundation Stick. This is in like a pretty tan color that once I have a tan, I could probably use this foundation. It's really pretty and warm, and I don't know, it just like reminds me of a super creamy, dreamy foundation, kind of like a Giorgio Armani foundation. I know that's like a really off dupe for that, but seriously, it just like is super creamy, and it blends good too. I think it was like $7, and I just grabbed it for a wedding because I didn't know what color concealer I had, how many, and that was like as I was leaving I saw it and it reminded me. I grabbed it, ran it back, whatever, and boom, that's how that relationship came to be with that. And now that I use it, I'm like, oh huh, I like it. Bum bum bum, cute. I just want to go ahead in with my True Match Lumi bronzer. We gotta contour this nose up. I'm going to take a line up to my eyebrow, down to the tip of my nose, round it off, both sides, re-dip in bronzer, come down my right side, with my nose contour, just like spend the time brushing it out, blending it, making sure that it does look cute and it's how I wanted it. Okay, cute. We need to go in with bronzer on just like the cheeks, the regular spots, you know. the regular cheekbones, you know. And then just kind of dusting off my forehead because I kind of already like how it looks. Now we're gonna take a little bit more of that Born This Way foundation and I'm just gonna work this underneath my contour, straightening it out a little bit. Just like is what it is right now. Getting back to our setting powder, this is when I'm just gonna dive in and set underneath this side, underneath my contour. We'll go into the Conspiracy palette and dive into the shade Pigment, which I think I've done before, I'm not sure, but we're gonna go ahead and take that light pink and just dust it on my cheeks a little bit and kind of create our own blush. So just a little bit on the apples of the cheeks. I'm not gonna work it the whole way up my contour because I really want that warm glow. If you hear music, let's go in with my Lash Sensational Full Fan Effect Mascara by Maybelline. We gotta do these lower lashes. Did you think I was gonna turn into a TikTok? Highlight, ColourPop, and the shade Wisp all the way. This bronzy, glowy, glower, pretty. Ooh. Don't forget about your other cheek. And then just taking a little bit with my fingers so that I have more control. I'm gonna go ahead and do my Cupid's bow. Whatever. Just like my top lip pretty much. And then the tip of my nose. And then skipping a little space. And just highlighting the top of my nose there. And then we just want to take some in here, of course. Just like brighten this up a little bit. Wow, I feel better now. Look, and then just highlight that brow bone a little. Get a little glow on up top. Yes, 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 yes. Now we need some lips. Let's put on a little bit of ColourPop. What is this, like a primer lipstick? It smells like you just want to eat it. It just smells so good. Like a frosting. We're gonna take a little bit of this NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream for my lips. So this is the final look. I'm absolutely obsessed with the eye makeup and I love how my lips kind of turned out and matchy-matchy with my plant behind me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to hit the like button and subscribe and I'll catch you guys next time.